Target acquired. Target acquired. All units units secure area for recovery and immediate dust-off. All groups are target confrontation. A group, secure a 20-meter perimeter surrounding target. B group, patrol surrounding area for enemy fire. Emergency comm use only. I repeat.
Move over, will
Emergency
you?
comm use only.
These tranquilizer rounds cause the worst bruises on their bodies.
That's her. Dune and Newt has been secured.
She's so beautiful. Eight hours, 12 minutes. She sure knows how to sleep. For a legendary soldier, she's awfully cute when she's asleep. Do you think she knows about your body? So what do you think she'll say? About our little utopia?
Utopia, huh?
Olympus AF-5, we are requesting permission to land.
Make sure you keep a wide berth until they confirm our ID. Otherwise, the mobile fortress will fill us full of holes.
Olympus AF-5, this is... Landing clearance confirmed.
This is ESWAT G2E9, commencing landing procedure.
Briorios.
I'm going up ahead to scout around.
I'll come with you.
No, Doonan, stay here. Relax. I'll be back before you know it.
Briorios?
I see you ran a full diagnostic on her.
Just following orders from the legislature.
Can't believe she's still asleep. Maybe we gave her the wrong dose of anesthesia.
Look, you move and I'll snap your neck.
Second platoon leader tuning new. Stand down at once.
Briarios? I just can't believe it.
I know this is hard for you, but Dunan, I'm telling you the truth.
Are you saying that after all those years and all the fighting, there was no clear winner to the global war?
Correct. And now Olympus governs the entire world. The ruling body is comprised of the former General Administration Agency.
So for months, I've been fighting one meaningless battle after another without knowing anything.
Isn't that the nature of war? But in Olympus, mankind has finally achieved a state of utopia in a fair and impartial society. Even an ideal society still requires great warriors, and Eastwad has had you on the top of their reinforcement list for a while. You see, it's my job to find elite soldiers like you from the outside world and bring them here to Olympus.
What is Eastwad?
I'm sure you must have a lot of questions, but let's leave them until tomorrow, all right? For now, just get some rest. I'll swing by in the morning and give you a tour. I just know you're going to like living here in our lovely utopia. Your bedroom is right in here. It must be ages since you slept in a warm bed. Okay, I'll pick you up at 10 o'clock.
Hitomi. That's your name, right?
That's right.
Do we know each other?
If I'd ever met you, I think I'd remember it.
When did you...
On the North African front. My body was badly damaged. That was a year ago. It was Carl's. A keepsake of your father. I kept it from being confiscated. Call if you need anything.
Briarios. Do you have any idea who attacked me out there?
No.
It was you who orchestrated that attack, wasn't it, Athena?
A few greedy mercenaries are no threat to Eastwat, are they?
Have you forgotten the Bioroid's primary mission?
If the military finds out, his support will grow.
General Uranus is beyond our control now.
And the limit of Gaia's tolerance may have been reached.
Athena, the little time we have left is running out.
Nikkei! We have a leak.
I'm sorry, Prime Minister.
Nikkei, I want an investigation of Eastwat.
I'll arrange it immediately.
We barely averted a total disaster. We were fortunate they didn't find it.
Then you mean?
Looks like they didn't do anything rash, like a full cerebral scan. But still, we'd be fools to believe this was over. I want you to make sure I have Dune and Newt.
Yes, ma'am.
What a creature is man, he would choose to cage himself so willingly.
It is indeed an honor to have you here in person, Colonel Hades.
As we speak, the members of Eastwat are desperately chasing a decoy.
Your order is nearly complete, sir. Full assembly stands at 98%.
Magnificent.
The special parts you requested weren't easy to come by, but rest assured, they can never be traced.
General Uranus will be very pleased. It begins, and soon the Bioroids will no longer have their way.
I agree, but that does not change present circumstances. Our goal is to protect the sheep, not the wolves. First-gen Bioroids like Athena lacked sufficient restraints.
It would seem the proverbial wolf has adorned himself in sheep's clothing.
True, but whether wolf or sheep, we cannot allow a single person to be harmed.
It's useless.
The outcome's known. It has always been acknowledged.
But even so, that is all the more reason to continue our debate.
Agreed. Let us resume our consultation with Gaia.
Good morning, Dunu. Well, you ready to go? Hop in. Your registration papers were finalized this morning. You are now an official citizen of Olympus. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Considering where I was until yesterday, this all seems like a mirage.
Well, as of today, it's reality.
Everyone seems so happy.
That's because half of the city's population is bioroid.
And that would be...
manufactured humans.
clones.
Not just ordinary clones, a technological improvement over earlier generational hybrids.
Let me get this straight. The whole city is run by just clones?
Pardon me, but just clones? You didn't know I was a bioroid too, did you?
What?
And while our composition may be superior to yours, bioroids in no way attempt to control human beings. Our role is to stabilize an otherwise turbulent human society.
Huh, so half of the city is bioroid. Your car seems so strange.
That's because this car is equipped with one of the new Damas's prototypes.
Meaning what?
It's a floating car. Live long enough and you'll see everything, I guess.
This place makes me feel like I've been away my entire life. It's all so different.
Everything has cyborg senses now, just like this car. The basis of all modern design is human-centered and user-friendly. Conceptual simplicity, structural complexity. Achieves a greater state of humanity, right?
If you say so.
It's the Central Planning Bureau, their motto for Olympus design. The city maintenance department swears by it. And there's its shining symbol, Tartarus and Daedalus. Inside those two buildings is the IN brain. It runs all of Olympus.
An intelligence network.
Yes, we nicknamed it Gaia. A self-expanding network that monitors all aspects of daily life here in the city. Mainly, our bioroid interaction.
With human beings?
Exactly. Man is ruled by unstable emotions. Their inherent aggression often leads to war. But in bioroids, emotional reactions are suppressed. We harbor no anger or jealousy towards other people. And that's how we're able to keep the peace. That said, there is a safeguard measure in place. At the top of Tartarus is the D-Tank. It controls a virus that would wipe out all bioroid existence. I know it's man's need for self-preservation, but that doesn't make it any less insulting.
So you're saying humans pose a bigger threat?
I mean, it's vital to maintain a balance between us. That's why Gaia also monitors the emotional effects of bioroids on humans.
In other words, it makes sure we humans don't get out of line.
You're starting to sound like the General.
Who?
The High Commander of the Olympus Armed Forces. To say he's an extremist is putting it mildly. He hates all bioroids.
Sounds like Utopia isn't the General's cup of tea.
And the governing body is comprised of the very same bioroids he hates. Even the Prime Minister Athena.
Athena? A bioroid.
Oh, have the two of you met before?
I don't see how we could have.
Well, for all intents and purposes, she's our commander-in-chief. Although humans are still in charge of the military. Kinda scary, huh? But ESWAT is under her command through the authority of the administration. It's almost an army unto itself. And that's not winning her any friends with the military. Of course, neither one of them has final authority over Olympus. That's entrusted to Gaia. Something wrong?
We're being followed. Tell me, are you hurt?
I'm all right. Who are they?
I don't think that matters, Hitomi. I'm just more concerned with what they want.
And that is?
Don't know yet, but I'm about to find out.
The field surrounding the Appleseed must never be unlocked.
Hello, Elders. How are you feeling today?
Hitomi, thank goodness you're safe. You weren't hurt, were you?
I'm fine. No need to worry. They're so protective. Anyway, here she is.
Rumors of your beauty do not do you justice.
Ah, yes, the goddess of war.
Lovely. You have your father's eyes.
Excuse me, did you know my father?
Well, of course, my dear. Everyone knows about the great Colonel Newt. Most bioroids in Olympus carry a trace of Carl's DNA within their systems.
Which makes you and Hitomi almost like sisters.
Dunan, we regret what happened, and so soon after your arrival. A sign of the times. Violence against those from the outside world has risen as of late.
Some fear our society is losing its delicate balance.
Later, let us first introduce you to Gaia.
I hear there's been some excitement.
The legislature and administration are at odds. This dispute only proves how arrogant the bioroids have become.
Are you certain Prime Minister Athena is searching for Carl's daughter?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Everything stands at the ready.
How reliable is our intelligence?
Extremely. Level 5. General, we need a decision.
I will never allow humans to become living tools.
So this is Gaia.
Gaia was designed to be a self-propagating network to oversee and administer all of Olympus.
You see, the will of Olympus is decided through debate between Gaia and the Seven Elders.
Gaia is a composite system, a collection of wisdom and acumen of the scientists who designed it.
But in the end, it's still a machine, perfect in its stability.
It will never waver.
In other words, it has no emotion or capacity for human sentiment.
By adding our 7 minds to its collective understanding of humanity, we give Gaia's thinking a measure of flexibility.
Although lately all you seem to do is disagree with it.
It is our duty as a council to ensure an ongoing dialogue between us and Gaia. The results of our conversations set Olympus on the proper path towards the future.
Till yesterday, you were still on the battlefield, weren't you, Dunan?
Tell us, what were you fighting for?
Well, I
Understand, as long as desire rules us, the war will never end.
It's inevitable. Building Olympus was the only solution.
Coexistence between man and Bioroid is the last remaining hope for the survival of our species.
Gaia is ever watchful of that balance.
Bioroids are vastly different life forms from human beings.
You see, their reproductive functions remain inactive, so they can produce no offspring.
No sex, in other words.
And since emotions such as love and hate are controlled, desire and enmity are almost non-existent.
Bioroids cannot reproduce organically, so they must undergo periodic life extension. If not, their bodies age rapidly and die within a matter of hours.
This is how we differentiated the Bioroid species from our own, by suppressing reproductive function and altering their life cycles.
Hitomi, are you not overdue for a life extension procedure?
Don't you worry, I'll have the procedure done within the next few days.
That's good. I hope someday you won't have to be so inconvenienced.
You were so lucky it was just paint.
She started out with only a knife, and in 10 minutes took out 16 of our men. That's one hell of a rookie you brought me.
You proud of yourself? Those men might save your life someday. You should show them some respect.
Is that all you can say to me after we've been apart for so long? Can't you at least try to say something nice? Like, how have you been for the last 2 years? Or it's great to see you again.
Your life is in danger.
Don't you think I know that? But the question is why? Who's behind this?
I don't know.
And what the hell is Appleseed?
I don't know.
Stop talking to me like a damn machine! I'm sorry.
My mission is to make sure that nothing happens to you.
Your mission?
I'll see you tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Cheers, man. They didn't tell us we got our asses kicked by the legendary soldier girl, Duna Newt. I heard you were killed in battle. You know, people still talk about how badass you were during the last global war.
May I join you?
Go ahead.
Dunan, your father. I don't mean to pry, but how did he pass?
Cancer. Died a long time before the war.
Sorry. What about your mother?
I don't know. I can't remember. My father didn't talk about her that much.
So tell me, you and Briarios used to be lovers, is that right?
He was still flesh and blood back then, so to speak.
I guess looks count for a lot in love, huh?
That isn't what I meant at all.
I know, it's just that he's still a man inside. Dunan? What's it like to be in love?
What?
Bioroids were designed with a limited capacity for emotion, remember? We don't know how it feels to really be in love. I can understand it on an intellectual level, but love has little to do with intellect. It's emotion. That's what makes it so fascinating. I know it's silly, but it's the one thing I envy about you. I would think it must be wonderful to feel what love is really like.
How dare you! You've got a lot of nerve talking to a human that way, Bioroid.
He's with the Olympus military. Anchor. That's one emotion I don't envy.
Go on, say something!
All systems operational. This baby's ready for a test drive. Once I adjust the cockpit settings, she's all yours.
Before she is, maybe you could clear something up for me. Why are the shock absorbers in the tendon sheaths so minimal?
As I explained before so brilliantly, all forceful impact is absorbed directly through the powertrain. But there are plenty of cartilage units for enhanced mobility. The magnetic fluid in the triaxial joints and the oscillating bearings allow for precise sensory control. Don't get too crazy with it, though. You could really get hurt.
Relax, Yoshi. Dunan isn't someone you have to be worried about.
I'm not. It's just that I've never seen a woman handle a landmate before. No offense.
None taken. Why don't you adjust the seat, okay?
Doonan, you're in good hands. Yoshi's the best mechanic in Olympus.
As far as landmates are concerned.
Though lately his passion's been Hecaton Karis units.
Next time you've got to let me peek under the hood.
I'm kinda shy. I think I'll pass.
So, you feel secure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. This is the ignition sequence for the engines. Start her out slowly. Try and get a feel for it. That's good.
State of emergency. Scramble order.
What is it?
That's the red alert code.
Multiple targets. E-SWAT units 104, 106, 107. Deploy landmates equipped with these types of unidentified landmates have infiltrated the Bioroid Care Center. Multiple targets. E-SWAT units 104, 106, 107.
Now that you're in it, make yourself useful. Come on.
Forget it. I'm going in this.
What? Are you crazy?
Bioroid Care Center. Multiple targets. Code red. Code red.
sorry.
How could they be so foolish?
All third-gen bioroids have been destroyed. The fire wiped out all original DNA for life extension as well. The perpetrators gained access from a subterranean elevator shaft, and one by one, cleared all 7 security points. Olympus perimeter shows no trace of entry at all. Landmate origin is unknown.
I underestimated them. Alas, it seems our destiny is to bear the sins of all humanity. There is only one option remaining for us now. I want the perimeter around Tartarus and Daedalus sealed off at once. No one gets close to D-Tank without my approval, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll arrange an emergency session of Congress.
I hope Dunan's all right. Tomi! Oh no. Your life extension procedure. You were due 3 days ago. Tomi! Tomi! Tomi!
We have yet to identify the landmates who attacked the care center or the location of their manufacturer. That's the extent of the information ESWAT has about the incident at this time. I urge all bioroids, please remain calm through this trial.
We are currently exploring every alternative method for life extension. Remember, panic will only worsen our cause.
Prime Minister Athena, by having ESWAT seal off Tartarus and Daedalus, have you not exceeded your authority as Prime Minister?
The situation necessitates near martial law. Our duty now is the protection of Gaia.
And not the D-Tank?
Gaia must be secured.
Without the assistance of the regular army?
General, I stand by my decision.
What are you saying? Are you trying to humiliate us?
General, we have no time for this petty squabbling. Now then, Congressman of Olympus, this terrorist act was an attempt at bioroid genocide. It has rocked the foundation of our society. As it presently stands, the future of all bioroid life has been destroyed by this catastrophe. But hope exists. There is a way to ensure the survival of their race. A permanent form of life extension. Its implementation will save Olympus from this calamity. For a long time, the elders have been discussing the pros and cons of this method. Finally, after much deliberation, Gaia has made its decision. So be it. As a solution to this crisis, we will restore all bioroid reproductive functions.
What? It was my understanding that the technological data needed to reactivate such functions in bioroids had been destroyed by its inventor, Dr. Gilliam, which would make recovering the original data impossible.
And you would be correct, General. The original data would be impossible for anyone to recover had it actually been destroyed. However, we have recently discovered evidence that Dr. Gilliam's data, which we have named Appleseed, is still in existence.
We are confident that our attempts at retrieving the lost Appleseed will be successful. Once found, bioroid reproductive capabilities will be fully restored, evolving into a new
race of man to create a paradise for us all.
Hitomi.
Do not worry. She's merely asleep.
Will you be able to save her?
If we can find Appleseed, Hitomi will recover.
And what'll happen if you don't?
She will age at an alarming rate. Her life function will cease in 24 hours.
It's not just Hitomi. An accelerated death is the fate awaiting all bioroids, including myself. I'm Athena Arios, Prime Minister of Olympus. You must be Dunan Newt.
Dunan, have you heard of the scientist Dr. Gilliam?
No.
We've been conducting our own research for over 20 years now, and have yet to surpass the late Doctor's achievements in bioroid technology.
True. But if we acquire the Appleseed data Dr. Gilliam developed, organic reproduction will be restored to their species.
They'd be freed from the looming fear of D-Tank at last, and become a new eternal race of mankind.
Indeed, Gaia has made its decision.
Now, Athena, it is time for you to give us yours.
Dunan, I'm going to need your help to find it.
So this old disk is the only clue we've got. We're heading for the lab where the first generation of bioroids were created, right?
That's what they told me.
If Athena had the disk, why do you think she kept it secret all this time? And if bioroid reproduction is so important, why would Dr. Gilliam want to seal away the original data?
This is a highly classified mission. We're all at risk here. If completing it will save Hitomi's life, isn't that enough? Just stay focused on her and try not to think too much. Everything else is only a distraction.
Mind if I ask one more question? That last shot you fired at the terrorists. Did you try... No. Just forget it. Never mind.
Dunin, Layton, over here.
This must be what we're looking for. Kudo, get back.
Dr. Gilliam, there's no time. You've got to get out of here.
I know that. Just give me a second. I have to remove this data.
I'll try to hold them on the first floor, but you have to hurry.
What's the matter, honey? Did we wake you up?
Oh my god.
What is it, Dunin?
It's her.
Dunin, listen very carefully. Do you see this pendant? Mommy's very important research data is inside of it. But there are some bad people out there, and if they find it, they'll use it to do some very bad things. That's why I'm hiding it in this, so they'll never find it.
Will the people find it?
They won't. If I give it to you, they never will. Do you understand? They want to take away your future. Will you help me?
Okay. Don't worry, Mommy.
Good girl. Dunin, one more thing. If Athena ever comes to you and asks for this, I want you to give the pendant to her. Will you do that? Athena is very special to us.
I understand. Athena is very special.
Dunin, you must protect the Appleseed.
Dunin, you know where it is, don't you?
Dr. Gilliam, I presume. Stay where you are. We don't want to hurt you.
Don't do it. No.
Mommy? What's wrong, Mommy?
No, don't shoot!
the hell? It's the army. And they're coming in hot.
How'd they know about this?
They've got the deck surrounded. We're gonna have to find another way out of here.
There's only one access stairway to the roof. We meet them there.
I'm sorry, guys, but I can't let you do that. We're in Lab D, level 5.
You son of a bitch. You sold us out!
What can I say? I've always hated bioroids.
Besides, the real traitor is right there.
I knew it.
Dunan, how nice to see you. And how nice it would have been to kill your father myself. You've got the stink of bioroid all over you. You know that? What a nice surprise. You and Briarios together again. Of course, he's not the man he used to be, right? I got fed up with those old fossils and their terrorist farce. Well, fortunately for all of us, you made the classic mistake of trusting your subordinates. You're such a fool.
Briarios, what's he talking about?
Let me spell it out for you, Dunan. The attack on the Bioroid Care Center was aided by none other than Briarios. Don't look so surprised. You saw how easily he let my landmate escape, didn't you? And thanks to him, every last Bioroid is going to die.
Is this true?
Well, go on, answer her. You governmental pawn. Now, I'll take that pendant if you please.
Dunan, get to the roof.
Let's go. Come on.
Stay back! Don't come any closer.
Dunan, you have to give it to me. As long as you have it, you'll never be safe.
My mother gave her life to protect this, and so will I! You knew it all along, didn't you? You knew everything.
Dunan.
Dunan! Now you see what he is! What kind of monster he's become!
That's enough.
Dunan Newt. I am Edward Uranus III, commander of the regular army. Your father, Carl Newt, and I were comrades, and I knew Dr. Gilliam very well. We met on many occasions when you were young. Dunan, you must understand we have no intention of harming you. We only wish to see that data destroyed. Our goal is to regain control of the legislature, destroy the detect, thus ridding the world of bioroids. When that's achieved, society will once again be under human control. The only thing standing in the way of our success is that data. Now please, do what you know is right and give us what we need.
Request denied.
Doonan?
Doonan. Olympus was supposed to be a utopia for mankind, but the world your parents envisioned for us has failed.
All those years, the only thing my father ever taught me how to do was fight. It's funny, but I never understood why he pushed me so hard to become a soldier. But he made me what I am today for a reason. General, I have my instructions. The only person that gets this data is Athena.
And by doing so, you will seal our fate. You mustn't trust bioroids. They want to control us.
Maybe you're right. Maybe they can't be trusted. But after what I've seen, I know this much. Bioroids don't try to kill each other.
General, you're wasting your time.
You're right. What a pity.
Athena is trying to protect our society. Carl and Dr. Gilliam gave their lives trying to hide Appleseed for the sake of humanity. They both feared what would happen when the bioroids were activated.
That's because the bioroids are a threat to our race.
No. Athena honored Dr. Gilliam's request to keep their reproductive systems inactive. General, the bioroid's purpose is to safeguard our species. I cooperated with Hades in the terrorist attack to force Athena's hand. I knew she would have no choice but to fully activate the bioroids. She's been hiding the key that would unlock your memory of Appleseed's location. You knew where it was all along, but you couldn't remember. It was my duty to deliver Appleseed to the Elders. And in return, they would guarantee your safety.
Don't you see? That's all the more reason to have that pendant destroyed.
But General, there's more going on here. The Elders don't simply want to get their hands on the Appleseed data. They needed you and the military. They manipulated you. They want you to blow up the D-Tank. There must be some reason why Athena is so desperate to prevent that from happening. General, D-Tank must not be destroyed.
No, Priorios!
I've heard enough. And I'll be damned if I let some machine tell us what to do. This is vengeance, Doonan. It was your father who kicked me out of LA SWAT. Do you know how many years of humiliation I suffered, all because of him? Finally, I get to pay him back for all the misery he's caused. His DNA's inside of every one of those things. When the bioroids are dead, Carl's legacy will be erased.
Hades.
Doonan, if you want to blame someone, blame your father.
Don't talk.
You know, you think they could wire me to not feel the pain.
Would you stop trying to talk?
God, I missed you. When I was laying there, all I wanted was to see you again. The elders brought me back to life. You were the only thing that mattered to me. I would have done anything to make sure you were safe.
I know that now.
I'm a monster. On the inside as well.
Don't say that. You haven't changed. You're still the same.
I wanted to protect you, but I can't anymore.
I won't let you die.
Dunan, the elders...
Brianna!
The elders promised no loss of human life. But something else is going on. That's why you have to go. Hurry. Before it's too late.
No, Briarios, I won't leave you.
You have to. The future depends on it.
There's no future without you.
Dunan, don't let your mother's death be for nothing.
Please, stop trying to talk.
Dunan.
Briarios. Briarios.
We picked up an SOS from Briarios after he was shot. He'll be okay. These Hecate Karis units are built like nothing else. His system shut down in time. I may still be able to revive him.
Bring him back. Save him.
Don't worry about fuel. She's got a full tank. The new landmate Damas's system makes for pretty smooth flying once you get the hang of it. Just be aware that she's a little top-heavy. If you keep your turns under 60 degrees, it shouldn't be a problem. Dunan. Bioroid emotions might be suppressed, but that doesn't mean that we can't love each other. Save Hitomi.
Dune and Newt reporting. Mission accomplished.
Well done. Dunan.
Well done, Dunan. Well done.
Thanks to you, Bioroid reproductive functions have been activated.
Hitomi's regenerative cycle is becoming like that of a human being.
Her life will be spared.
Thank goodness.
It's all right. There's no need to worry. Dunan?
It was you who had her killed, wasn't it? You murdered my mother, didn't you?
Dunan, please forgive us. Your mother's death was an accident.
Her research was invaluable. Had she been alive today, we might have had other options.
If that's the case, then why did she have to hide the Appleseed data?
Understand, her work gave us a chance of survival.
Bioroids, a new form of life that could save our own.
Man was doomed, but coexistence with this new species gave us all a glimmer of hope.
Although, the human race could not suppress its violent nature.
Mankind despises those that are different.
And once again, he succumbed to hatred and anger.
And fear. He no longer has the ability to maintain this planet.
Human nature has caused the abuse of Dr. Gilliam's vision.
Gaia has made an accurate prediction that the human race is doomed to annihilate itself and destroy the world in 3 generations.
Dunan, our time has passed. The human race must step aside.
Step aside?
If the world is to survive, then we have no choice.
The future is the Bioroids.
Dr. Gilliam spent many months creating a virus. The time has finally come for it to serve its purpose.
The virus my mother created?
Those many years ago.
It has been sealed off in D-Tank on the top of Tartarus for many years, waiting to be released.
When the tank is destroyed, this virus will make the entire human race permanently infertile. We swore no human life would be taken.
So it won't. Instead, we will slowly close the book on human history.
The last chapter will be the euthanasia of mankind.
Then my mother must have known. And when she refused to fully activate the Bioroids, you murdered her.
We developed the plans for Olympus with 2 options.
A world of human and Bioroid coexistence, or one for a new race.
Gaia was created to ensure that all decisions were precise and balanced.
It was as if Gaia had inherited your mother's tenacity, for the virus could not be released by man. It could only be released with Gaia's consent.
But even Utopia could not quell man's need for violence. Once again, he became embroiled in a global war and reduced the world to ashes.
Time repeats itself, and now Olympus too has been marred by the sins of humanity.
The hatred of bioroids, as displayed by General Uranus and the military, has fueled Gaia's anger.
It had no choice but to render this decision.
We will use Appleseed. The bioroids will then create a new species, and man will be eradicated from the planet.
So you used us. You used me. I was simply the bait to get Briarios to do what you wanted. It was all to force Gaia into making this decision. You manipulated Gaia.
It is the destiny of your kind. The moment I press this button, the D-Tank on Tartarus will be destroyed, and the virus will envelop the Earth. What?
That is quite enough. Grid 9A4G, cut the power. We have just rendered that button inactive.
What do you think you're doing?
You seem to have forgotten our primary function is to ensure the survival of the human race.
That may be, but bioroids were programmed not to disobey us.
We are no longer the bioroids you made, but members of a new generation.
Athena, the will of Gaia is irrefutable. Its anger goes beyond the General's actions to encompass humanity's sins.
General Uranus has just surrendered. The coup d'etat is over. He seeks a full reconciliation.
The General surrendered?
I'm sure that Gaia is well aware of the impact of these recent events. Dunan, the will of Gaia is not present in this room.
But how can that be?
Man's hatred for us has lessened. Gaia would have sensed this and reversed its decision. So the Elders shut Gaia down and have been acting on their own.
How very astute of you, Athena.
The new race of man is wonderful indeed.
But Gaia regulates your life support. Haven't you put your lives at risk by shutting it down?
That is correct. We accept the fate of our race and intend to perish beside you.
The mobile fortress platforms have been activated. They're headed for the center of Olympus.
It is their program. They will destroy the D-Tank on Tartarus.
There's nothing that can stop them now.
Security around D-Tank was impenetrable.
A close-range shot from one of the main gun turrets could breach the system.
The ultimate sword versus the perfect shield. It is the fate of those who cling to power.
At their current speed, they will reach Tartarus in 15 minutes.
Evacuate the city.
The police have already begun.
Excellent. Once the platforms reach an unpopulated area, we'll attack them en masse.
Concentrate on Platform 7. It's the control node for the entire fortress.
Hitomi!
Hitomi.
Forgive me, but I have no choice. If someone can disable the control box on the frontal cortex of number 7, it will shut down the rest of the platforms. Understand? The sequence is specific. Destroying the box won't work. It'll have to be done manually. The password to shut down its system is Hitomi.
Briarios!
You asked, and I delivered.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, jump!
It is futile. It is the fate of man to destroy this world.
Dunan, we've been cast from Eden and cannot return.
So you just give up? Pass our mistakes to the next race? We may have lost our chance at Eden, but we have to try to survive. We have to believe the future is what we make of it!
They're covered on all sides.
Gun platforms approaching Tartarus. Range 2,000 meters.
Our weapons are ineffective. We can't stop them.
Squad leader, I'm heading for number 7. Cover me.
So which one is it?
There. In the middle.
Fire all weapons at the legs of platforms 6 and 8.
What about number 5 in front?
Forget it. Concentrate your fire on the 2 platforms flanking number 7.
Number 6 is down.
Good. What's the progress on number 8?
I'll go ahead and draw its fire. You should have a clear approach from beneath.
Got it.
The platforms have reached Tartarus. They're beginning their ascent.
Shut up! You know I can't do that!
You can do it. For her.
They've all stopped.
All platforms have shut down. D-Tank is secure.
Furiarios! Dunin! Tomi, you're all right. What about the elders? No. I see. But the final letter of the password...
It's been left to us. It's all been left to us now.
Underdog, flash and burn, switching on, all alone. Underdog, flash and burn, switching on, all alone. All the band down, sharpshooter. All the band down, sharpshooter. Kill me now, kill me now, kill me now.